Alright, as you can see, I'm Ludo in Golf Plus, playing amateur gold level 3, and since I'm in the beta thing, they give me early access to some of the golf courses, and this is apparently our newest upcoming course, Tobacco Road. It's built by Mike Strantz. It used to be a tobacco farm that turned into a sand quarry, and then he turned it into a fine golf course in Sanford, North Carolina. So I recorded this video so you all could see it. Clearly I'm not the world's best content maker because I screwed up the video sound, so I'm just doing a voiceover of it. I really like the course. They did a real good job of nailing the ambiance of a quiet, peaceful course out in the woods. As you can see as we go along, there's very, very few houses within sight from the golf course, and the ambient sound is just kind of, you out there with nature chirping and etc., etc. The course gets better as it goes along. The front nine was kind of nice, but the back nine was really nice. I've been playing Golf Plus for a little less than a year now. I think I'm closed in on 500 tournament rounds. And I pretty much own every golf course except for the Hay and Butler. And I have no doubt I'll be buying this one because I really like it. It's not only just a good layout, it's gives you that good feel of being out on a golf course. So hole by hole, here we are already on hole number 3 because I've sped up the speed so y'all could see it all. It's a par 3. A couple of the par 3s had wide, narrow greens. I don't know if this is one of them, but there were 2 of them that were just skinny as they could be facing you. This isn't one of them. But 2 of them are exactly that way. They're really oddball looking greens. I play golf in real life. I'm 76 years old. Range from about a 4 to a 10 index on my handicap. True golf junkie for close to a year now. I truly enjoy the game, both real and virtual. I was really kind of happy that we got this golf course because I recently saw an interview with the creator of Golf Plus, and he was talking about future courses and everything, and he was actually talking about coming up with a course in the middle of a city, teeing off of skyscrapers and cranes and stuff. And as someone who's not a real big fan of the fantasy courses and prefers the upscale courses, I'm always hoping for Augusta or Bandon Dunes or some exotic bucket list course like Diamante down in Cabos, Mexico. So those are the kind of courses I look forward to, and this is definitely an upscale, nice course. So that made me happy because it's more down my vein of the kind of courses I like to see them turning out. I will undoubtedly get this one to add to my collection, whereas when they put one out that's in the middle of a city, that might be the third course they've made that I ain't buying. Here we are on another par 3. See if this one has the skinny green. I think the real skinny green's on the backside. Yeah, this is one. See how I'm looking at it? How it's skinny and long and narrow. They got one of those on the front side, and then the other one on the back side's even skinnier and narrow. It's very interesting. I don't play all that particularly well on this round, showing you the course. As a content creator, this is all new to me. There's a lot of things I'd like to improve on this video. When I'm actually playing the thing, it shows you the little screen with the layout of the course and everything, and I kind of wish you could get that on there too, so everyone could see that as I'm teeing off, because I'm always looking at it, and it would help you all see the layout of the course. So I'd like to see that. And then later in the course, I finally figured out that one of the things to do to help people see the course is trigger the button while the flight ball's in the air so you can see it from above. If I make another one of these for the next one that comes out, I'll try to do more of that kind of thing. Try to make it more of a overhead views every once in a while so you can see more of what's going on. Ooh, made a nice little chip there. Not bad. I do fairly good whipping around the course here, but I get in big trouble on one of these holes on the backside. Like a lot of courses, you make one bad swing and put it in one bad place, and all of a sudden you're racking up some strokes like there's no tomorrow. I forget where I did it, but it takes me down. Another thing I'd like to recommend is, here we go. This is an excellent lesson in don't go here and don't do this. Next thing I know, I'm racking up some strokes. What am I doing here and how did I get here? Yuck. Oh, that's great. Enjoy my misery there. Swinging and you can't even see the ball. And just when you think he's going to save it, nope. Check it out. Triple bogey. Woo! Another thing I use in addition to Golf Plus is I recently found this thing called Putting Window. It's an app on the Quest. And it's sort of fascinating. It's mixed reality. I line it up with my putting mat, and I can look down and see the actual ball and my putter the real putter. And as I hit the ball towards my return machine, it goes into a virtual putting green where I can set the stimp and all that, or slope, etc. And that's been a real godsend for me, because where I live, we've got 3 golf courses, and one of them, the clubhouse burned down, and while they're fixing it, I don't have a putting green over at one of the courses. We don't have a range or putting green at that course currently. And I really hate going over there and just starting out on the first green and, doing a little putting on the side, trying to figure out the speed of the greens. And I figured out what the stimp normally is over there, and I put that on my virtual putting app, and now I can actually practice putting before I go to the golf course. So I've really enjoyed that thing. That's been a major help for me. It's just one of those things that I never even heard of the thing before, and all of a sudden it popped up on the Quest. So if you're interested in that thing, that's something I use as a training tool. And I also have one of my other videos is about the way I use the Yezro, which is I take it, that's my club of choice. And I use it because I add a ton of weights to the thing. And it's basically, I play golf and it's almost like an exercise for me. I think I got like 150 grams of weight on my Yezro. And it's added to my strength and etc., and kind of improved my golf game. Well, I think it has. Guys that play with me think I'm doing a lot better, particularly. Not so much on the putting. I can't say that Golf Plus has helped the putting a whole lot, but playing this game has really improved my distance and direction. All right, after that big fiasco with the triple bogey, I'm down to being under again. This is 13. This is like one of my favorite holes on the course. As you can see, what I'm doing here is figuring out that, hey, you can send the ball over the trees as opposed to playing the dog leg. And eventually I wound up deciding to just go ahead and go for it over the trees here, I think. Definitely, this is where the golf course starts getting a whole lot better. And I think this one's a par 5. And by cutting it over across the trees, I wind up here, how far from the green? What's it? 110 yards, 116 yards. That's really cuts off a lot of it. I think I only birdied it, but I should have eagled it from 116. Maybe I don't even birdie it, but I should have. Oh, yeah, that was a birdie just waiting to be had. And here's a beautiful one. The backside is so nice here. I mean, this par 3 right by the water. It's beautiful. Dummy put it here short. Look at that gorgeous lake out there. Ooh, that's a nice track. think I played this quite some time ago, but I don't much remember it in real life. Yeah, I think pretty soon here I finally figured out and give you an overhead view. If I make another one of these, I'll try to add a whole lot more overhead views and everything. I'd like to figure out how to put the little layout of the course in it, etc., etc. Any suggestions would be very useful to this amateur content maker. And coming up here, we should be coming up on one of the par threes with the skinny green. Oh, just hit the ball and it'll go in the hole, you idiot. Nope, another par four. I think 18 is the one where I hit it right down the line they told me to, and it goes too far. Just wasn't familiar with the course. So there were a few errors here, there, and yonder just because I wasn't familiar with the course. Yeah, I'm about to botch this hole too. Too much playing in the weeds. Anyway, nice short video to give you an idea of the next upcoming course on Golf Plus. Nice bogey, dumbass. And this next one I think is the par 3. It's got itself a long, skinny green. Over to the right side, you can air and it'll hit on the bank and come down. But over on the left, it's just, you probably have to chip from some of the locations over on the left. But for me, this is a winner. It ain't, we got 50, 60 courses now. I don't think it's top 5, but it's definitely one of the better courses. There I am looking at the green saying, what the heck? That side it'll roll down from. You can't see the slope, but it comes back off the hill. This side, it just bends around. It's crazy. It's like this long, skinny green. This course has a lot of personality to it. And here we are finishing up the round, hole number 18. Sorry, 1 under. And I hit this right on the line they told me to. And it just goes too far. Apparently the idea is to cut off a little more to the left and wind up with a better lie. So I'm sure someone will do this all better. And the next time I do one, I'll do it better. But for right now, over and out. Enjoy Golf Plus. Have a good one on the links, whether it's real or virtual. Good day, mate. And that's our video, folks.